You have a point. This isn't what I had in mind when I signed on with the army. I'm going to live my life before it's too late. Let somebody else guard their stupid door.
It worked. Ha. And everyone leaves. Okay.
Best prepare for battle. We'll believe we belong here.
Okay. Okay, let's do that. Have Buster. No. Overwhelm.
I shall do it.
Let's give him sleep. Uh-oh. And then give him a nice waking nightmare.
Let's end this.
I'm doing pretty good right now.
So be it. I approve.
And done.
As you wish. I shall do it.
Good job, Morrigan.
Very well.
Kennel, regular armory, officer's armory, colonel's office. Yeah, that was a test save, so I'll just do a test save. A sword.
As you wish.
Armor. Screw it, let's do it. Ah! That's nice, just get in the line. There we go.
Very well.
Have a bit extra frost. There we go. And let's see. Okay.
You will learn to fear me.
Finish off the other doggy.
'Tis a good day.
Ooh, shattered. Nice. Alright. La 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 la.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Chill out.
I shall do it. Very well.
Oh my god, it's me. What the fuck am I doing? Why is my name down right next to Alistair? This is not right.
Come quickly, Warden, though I doubt you are inclined to linger.
Da, 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 da. Let's check I've got all my equipment. Because there can be a glitch sometimes.
Yes.
we talk to Morgan?
Not now. It's not the time for idle chatter.
Okay. What's down here? Ooh. Is there anyone in here? Bum 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 bum. Let's go. Bum bum bum. Okay. Nothing. There's gonna be a bit of trouble trying to get out. What's in here? Huh. Da 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 da. Get back here. What is it?
All right.
Da, 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 da. Kernel and storage. Say hello to the kernel. What an interesting intruder in the foot to arms.
Which one first?
Oh, he said it. Goodbye.
Another point for me.
Damn it. Will that work? Nope.
We've got an intruder.
Boom. And they are dead. Free equipment. Oh, the loot.
All right.
It is not very good. Boo. Alright, now we're gonna get past our lever guards. Oh, slip these ones across. Maybe not. They've all gone. Should we pay the captain a visit?
What do you... Wait. You don't belong in here. God!
It's only you, mate, bucko.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes.
I had enough key just in case. Just make sure. Okay.
What the? The prisoner's escaping! If you insist.
Well, where the hell you come from?
I'm dead. And I'm off.
Boom. Set him back.
I am your death!
Huh. Yes.
Insufficient. Yeah, it's not good. Quick save. Yeah, we're out. Let's go back to the Isle of Redcliffe. Wow, so So we've just come from Fort Dracon. And we get intercepted. I'm gonna actually save because oops, I won't have much space on my hard drive left. So I'll see you next time on the Adventures of Dragon Age. Well, it's good news. I've got enough space to record a bit more, so let us continue.
Now let's...
Oh no, what a trap!
Which one first?
So I can reach the door lever. Holy cow. How many can I get? Let's see, 2 for 1, not too bad. How dare you attack me? They don't stand a chance. And it's locked. Oh hell.
Going.
Just didn't stand a chance. Anyway, on we go.
Many of the Arl's knights are still in search for the urn of sacred ashes. I hope they will return soon.
Quick save.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
I think I've seen much dungeon as I ever want to.
I can believe it. Though I'm afraid if we do not act quickly to erode Loghain's support, we may all be seeing a great deal of Fort Dracon in the future.
How much time do we have to stop him?
Very little. We will need to work together, and quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
Huh. So we rescued you. To what end?
You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Hal and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hal's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet, but you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
Huh. And what of Alistair?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking there may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Why do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
And she's single now, right?
Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be unseemly for her to marry so soon after Kaelin's death. She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne.
I don't even mean that. Aren't we planning to depose her?
Honora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
Maybe Alistair should marry Honora.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the lands meet to remove Loghain from power.
That's
His
the idea
very
I
blood
planned.
on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity. Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately,
That's better.
marriage would never happen unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
I just some point from Alistair doesn't know the first thing about being king.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
Okay, let's talk about someone
We
else.
certainly have a great deal to plan.
What do you think he's doing in alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
Okay, I got work to
Of
do.
course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Okay. Speak to
I
Alistair.
haven't been here in a while. Ask away.
Questions?
Of course.
Never mind. La 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 la. Hey, it's Riordan.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
You tell me about the vault again?
It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Nord Noble Tavern. I'll sketch out the code which will let you pass the lock wheel. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries for the defense of Denerim.
Did you know Duncan very well?
We went through our joining together, more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled. I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many. Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. only way he ever let himself down.
I was hoping I could learn a bit more about Grey Wardens.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
How many Wardens are there?
It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record. But there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas. The Anderfells are home to over 1,000. It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is.
Have you ever been to the fortress in Weishaupt?
Once only, and I'd rather not go again. It's far, lad. And very foreign. The Wardens there, they fight Darkspawn like you and me. But they're shaped by the winters there in the forest. They're a cold group and don't care like they should about the rest of the world. Their king is weak, and many Anders look to the Wardens to rule. I hate to say this, but some of them seem to want it that way.
How were the Wardens founded?
It was near 1,200 years ago, and no one knows for sure, except that it began with a group of Anders soldiers. Apparently, they defected from their king's army, vowing that fighting the Blight was more important, and traveled all the way to Tevinter themselves. They were the first ones to track down the Archdemon Dumat, and the ones to slay him, though none survived the battle. But they had picked up followers by then, and it was they who formally founded the Order, and were recognized by Thedas.
Why has it been so long since the last Blight?
Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know. It takes the Darkspawn, tunneling and tunneling, searching for centuries to find one. And with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance, or maybe instinct, which leads them. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between Blights. What's surprising is that they succeed at all. But I imagine the old gods call to them, and it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations.
I guess that's all for now.
The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing Darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs.
Where do your nose is going? Let's go this way. Does she have anything to
It's
say?
one more servant up your desire.
Sorry.
So,
Never mind. Okay, let's get the flip out of here. Oh wait, where's Nora? So she is in here. Hello. Where's Charlotte over there?
My lady, she will be forever grateful.
If I can do the persuasion.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
I'm gonna say, why not simply marry Alistair, the best of both worlds?
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Theron blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
I think I could convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
Alright. I'll speak to him then.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Right. Try and get the best of both worlds. The blood and the popularity.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. She wants to be queen. I get it. I don't trust her any more than her father, but I get it.
What would you say about marrying her?
Marry her? As in marriage? As in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? I can't say I like the idea at all. Why should I even consider something like this?
I think this is the best compromise for peace.
Compromise? Yes, I suppose the Landsmeet would like the sound of that. All right, you convinced me. If it comes to that, I'll agree to marry her. Make her help us all. Go and tell her, if you think it's a good idea. Me? I think I need a drink. 10.
Yes. Dun dun dun. Wrong room. Quick save.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
He's agreed to your terms.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Marry Alistair and you have my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Do you need anything?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still... Thank you.
Well,
I have spoken with Alistair. Perhaps this mad betrothal won't be quite the curse it first seemed.
don't know why you get cut off there, like, but oh well. Alright, so we can go to the alienage now.
Huh.
We can hand in quests because we found Rexel.
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't had one for a while. Gentile. Where's Alvin? So to the north. Huh.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Those who bring harm.
Okay.
The Maker does